Hi, I'm Dr. Druv and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a Canadian physician and this is a channel not on medicine but all the other aspects needed to run our medicine lives. Today we're going to be talking about unsecured debt. So if you wanted to combine the concepts of the knowledge needed to understand terms around debt, look at the previous episode on secured debt. Today we're going to be talking about unsecured debt, which is a type of debt that is not backed by a collateral. This means that the borrower does not have to put up any assets as security for the loan. Instead, the lender takes on the risk of the loan based on the borrower's creditworthiness. Now, how does one go about getting unsecured debt? Well, I think all of us as physicians at some point did receive unsecured debt through lines of credit or government student loans. Again, the banks, with being one of the largest financial institutions that give out loans, do provide unsecured debt, mainly in the form of line of credits. They provide student line of credits for various professions, including law, medicine, and pharmacy. They also provide credit cards, which are a type of unsecured debt. The government also provides unsecured debt through government student loans, which are based both provincially as well as federally. One could also get private loans in an unsecured fashion through a concept called IOU. So these are legal terms or could be made legal terms where an IOU or a promissory note can be created where one could get unsecured debt or capital in return for the promise of paying an interest rate. And as always, family and friends also do provide some form of unsecured debt. Now, why is it important to learn about unsecured debt? Again, similar to secured debt, it's important to understand the terms of the loan, especially for physicians. They need to know why they're taking out the unsecured loan, including the interest rate, the repayment period, and any fees associated with the loan. One should also compare lenders. It is a good idea to shop around and compare offers from different lenders to find the best interest rate and terms. One important caveat here, as I mentioned in my previous examples, is if you are shopping around, it's important not to give consent for a credit check, as each time you're looking for an unsecured debt, it is a hard inquiry into your credit check, which does decrease your credit score. And if you're doing multiple banks, that would be definitely noted on your credit report. Also, again, consider the purpose of the loan. It's important to carefully consider the purpose of the loan and whether it is used to minimize the amount of debts that are needed to be taken overall, or the interest rate is a bit lower so we can combine it and consolidate it all into unsecured debt. It is important to track all the interest that one is paying over one's lifetime. Again, it's harder to find an unsecured debt expert, but there are experts available out there. So if you do have issues or difficulties, it's important to find professional advice. And if a physician is considering taking an unsecured loan or have specific financial questions, they should work with a financial planner or an accountant. The main concept I want to convey here is that the risk of a student line of credit defaulting is very low in North America, in the order of less than 1 to 2%. Again, the data in Canada is not tracked, but I do have data from the US. And so as medical students, we're very diligent on completing our course, completing our, our training and paying back the loan. That's what drives us. But just in case that doesn't work out, life doesn't work out like that, it's important to realize in unsecured debt that there's no collateral, and if essentially there's no way to get rid of the debt by selling an asset or collateral. It is important for you to complete the terms of the loan. So if you can't pay off the debt, you may have to look into options like bankruptcy or applying for grants or applying for bursaries and finding, oh, that's 5 minutes. So it's much more a thought process that's needed for an unsecured debt compared to secured debt. So hopefully this explains the concept and is of value to you. A few action items. If you're interested in taking back control of your time and money and living your medicine life, check out my Physician Financial Literacy course in the description below. I have a mission to help 10,000 physicians fight burnout, and it starts with you. Join my free Facebook group where I'm trying to build a community of like-minded physicians, and you can find free resources there and more information like this. So I thank you for listening. I thank you for taking the time to take care of your patients. And I'll see you in the next episode.